chekubezia chukwu n'uche chukwu abụzi ka eme n'uche chukwu abụzi ka eme n'ụwa ihe osoro n'iru ya si arịbazi ya ogbenye bebe ọganyara nwụrịba ogbenye nwụrị ọganyara ejebe ihe soro ya mana ọganyara nwụọ ogbenye adabebezi akwa ọganyara chọrọ ka ogbenye biri ọganyara chọrọ ka ogbenye rie nri ogbenye chekubezia chukwu ọ dịrị m mma ya dịrị ibe m ọ dịrị nwoke mma ya dịrị nwanyị ma na-anọkwa m n'ebe bere ugo bere ọ dịrị m mma ya dịrị ibe m ọ dịrị nwoke mma ọ dịrị nwanyị ma ụkwa na-asa anya nna m n'ịga ọganyara chọrọ ka ogbenye biri ọganyara chọrọ ka ogbenye rie nri ogbenye chekubezia chukwu ọganyara chọrọ ka ogbenye biri ọganyara chọrọ ka ogbenye rie nri ogbenye chekubezia chukwu n'uche chukwu abụzi ka eme n'uche chukwu abụzi ka eme n'ụwa ihe osoro n'iru ya si arịbazi ya ogbenye bebe ọganyara nwụrịba ogbenye nwụrị ọganyara ejebe ihe soro ya mana ọganyara nwụọ ogbenye adabebezi akwa ọganyara chọrọ ka ogbenye biri ọganyara chọrọ ka ogbenye rie nri ogbenye chekubezia chukwu ọ dịrị m mma ya dịrị ibe m ọ dịrị nwoke mma ya dịrị nwanyị ma na-anọkwa m n'ebe bere ugo bere ọ dịrị m mma ya
Alright, welcome back. I welcome all of you. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel in case if you're new. Alright, this is our first outing today. I can see some people in the comments. Please don't forget to like the video. I hope my voice is coming out. Please, can somebody confirm? Can you hear me? Am I being heard? Please let me know in the comments. Can you hear my voice? If you can, please just indicate. I would like to know. God bless you as you do so. God bless you as you do so. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So we have, our brothers on the comments. So I will start by appreciating. My camera is not moving the way again. My camera is hanging again. Please, I will refresh and come back. Don't get anywhere, please. Don't get anywhere. So I think it is better now. Is it better now? It should be better now. So let me, once again, I welcome all of you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. So like I said earlier, this is our first outing today, and today's date is 11th day of June 2026. As you can see on the title, this is something that Arnold posted, and we have other things that we are going to touch in this live broadcast. So I want you to join us and be part of this particular program. You're not going to regret it. If you're watching from a second platform, please click on the like button. If you're watching on our main platform, hit the like button as well. You can share it to many platforms of your choice. The first person that made comment today is our own brother, Amadi Chigozie. You know, I told you, Amadi Chigozie, you know, that there's difference between subscribing and after subscribing, you on your bell notification. So if you don't receive, link, or let me say, what's it even called? Alert. If you don't receive notification, that means you did not turn the bell notification on. If you do turn it, once I come live or upload any video, you will receive that notification instantly. Some of us just subscribe without on that bell because there's a bell icon. That bell icon is very, very important for you to join. That's what Amadi Chigozie did. And each time we come live, he will always receive notification. So very, very important. If you have not done it, please go to the subscription button. After subscribing, please turn that bell on. Very, very important. Thank you so much, Amadi Chigozie. I really appreciate it. We have our brother also, Peter's. Mazikai report. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon to you. I greet you, one another. God will continue to strengthen you. He said, and Peter said again, greeting to all genuine Biafrans. All genuine Biafrans here, and Ike Ozo, not Ozo. Ike Ozo said, Mazikai Ndewo to you. I greet you. Thank you for joining us. Mike Ezala. Good morning, Mazikai report. Thank you so much, Mike. Nice to hear from you. Nice to have you. We have our own brother, Machi. Greetings to you, my brother. Good afternoon, Mazikai report. Ndewo wife. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. I really appreciate it. He also said old school. Celestine Oko, I think. Something like that. Something like that. Like, I don't know the person that composed the song. More power for the good job. More power for the good job you are doing. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it. Yes, I can hear you. Thank you. Mike, as I said, loud and clear. Okay. And Amadi Chigozie, you are coming out clearly. Thank you so much. And Christopher Chukwu Emeka Eze Chukwu. He said yes. There were, complete one for Chukwu Emeka Eze Chukwu. Complete one for, I'm telling you. Yes, I can hear you. Thank you, Peter. And yes, I can. Yes, I can. And clear. Thank you. Because I don't say because also. Carry go Ogakai. Thank you so much. Also blessed. Good afternoon from my own end, Mazikai. Okay, number one mother. Ndewo Mazikai, we can hear you. Thank you, Oliver. Also said good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, Oliver. Thank you so much. All right, these are people that are with us at this point in time. This is 9 minutes of the program. Like I told you, we are here to touchlight something very, very important. Then after this, we are going to go deeper. We are going to go deeper for other things we have for you in this live broadcast. And we are going to keep it snappy. Okay, we may not waste that time. I have other things to do. And I believe you also have other things to do. So let us do it together without hesitating. But please don't forget to like the video. This is Mike Arnold, who made this publication. As you can see the title of these videos are taken from this post from Mike Arnold. He said, I want to understand the reasons for tribal division in Nigeria. Study Mohammed's median strategy. Hint, your advices, your diversity is being used against you. The Sokoto Caliphate has been running Mohammed's 1,400 years old median playbook on Nigeria for 66 years, buying the rivals with a treaty called unity. Split the target, rescue the survivors to help pick them off one at a time. God bless my Arnold. The Igbo went first. The Yoruba were absorbed. The middle belt is bleeding. The delta was looted. And now they have come back to finish the Igbo. They get it. If you are still calculating that staying quiet and divided will save you, read this before you make the same mistake every other Nigerian people has made since 1960s. You get the point? Now let's go through this post he made here, because this is the article he put out there, and what you have from what he said there, you can tell that truly Mike Arnold is a godsend. Many of us may not understand what he said here, but I will try my best to tell you my own findings, like my own understanding from what he said there. Remember, look at it here. We're going to go through it again, and I will pause and tell you what I understood from that. You may have a different understanding. That is why I will put a link. In fact, let me even touch a link there. For those of you that may like to comment before you go to work, you can jump in based on what we are talking about. If needs be, you can come in and tell us what you understood from that, and we cannot make sense out of it. But if not, I will tell you my own, and of course go my way, because I hate it when people think that when we put link is a kind of a strategy to lure you to the program for you to contribute and delay the time. No, if I don't have anything to tell you, I will not come on. I will not come on air. I don't hope for people coming before I start the program. So let it not be as if you are putting link because because I've seen somebody who made such comments. That's why I'm saying that the link is not for you to come and create content for me. No, not at all. It is a way of suggesting, put your mind, let's rub it together, because the problem is for everybody. It is not kind of a problem. No. And that's why I will not tie myself because of that. It's not possible. Because I know if I bring my hand, you bring your hand, it will be more easy. But if you fold your hand and waiting for miracle to happen for you to enjoy, you go way tired. And I'm not against anybody rescuing you or helping you. Anybody can come up and do one or two things, contribute. But some of us, you hold your money, you hold your time, you enjoy it with your life, you enjoy everything, and you are hoping for everything. No. You have to do your own quotes. You have to believe that and get it done. Okay? So therefore, I'm going to drop a link for those who may want to contribute. You can come anytime and go. I don't want to entertain long time comments because this is the morning broadcast and it's not required. We don't need to waste that time. Okay? And I'm going to put the link like I have done. The link is out there. So we are going to go through it because I want to understand what you think about what Amakano said. He said, I want to understand. He's talking to himself. He said, want to understand the reasons for tribal division in Nigeria, which all of us can agree. So many divisions, so many issues going on in Nigeria, and it started from before even independence. That is why personally I don't like what Ziki did. I don't like it, to be honest with you. The man is the reason why we are suffering. Zeke is the reason why we are suffering. People may have different opinion to that. So maybe say, can't report. No, I understand that, but I have to tell you my mind. One of the major problems why we are where we are today, Zeke. The moment I heard that he was born in the north, I said no wonder. Because even currently, 99.9% of Ndi Igbo, they claim they know everything. They always grab mic, like Northerners do. They don't know, but they are very vocal when it comes to spirituality. That's why you see only a Northerner will come out boldly and on camera, begin to defend a terrorist. I'm not talking about somebody that there's a rumor about him. This is somebody that the whole world have already examined and know that this person is a terrorist. You see a Northerner grab mic on camera and begin to defend the person. The same thing is what we are seeing in Igbo land. Many of them are the same. If you check the place of birth in the north, I'm not saying that everybody born in the north is a problem, but I said a huge number of them are like that. Zeke was born in the north. The man called Father Oluoma, he claimed that he grew up in the north. Maybe he was born in the north as well. Yambaba, the wife was born in the north. I don't know if I thought she's even an Igbo woman, I'm not sure. Ijom. She was born and grew up in the north. Not everybody born in the north is a problem. Some of them that were born in the north are more Igbo than many of us. They don't understand, they are very powerful. But the issue is that I don't know if it's parental issue or society issue, I don't know. Because Zeke know how our will behave. Like imagine now, as we are now, I have been close to some of Yoruba people. I know the mindset of those that I have come closer to. So after knowing that kind of thing, I will be talking about the unification. When I understand that no matter how close you are to me, you sending me out or even buying me is very, very easy for you. And the level of the envy and jealousy in their mind is second to none. Not that they are not blessed, they are handsomely blessed, but they still have this kind of notion that they must be the only one, and you challenging them is a problem. Thank you so much, Madam Ojugo, for joining us. Let's grab the mic before we move forward. Good morning.
Good morning, Kai. Good morning, dear friends. Yeah, I'm just driving to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I dropped the link, because I know some of you would like to go to work.
I know it's morning. I just
it's morning, yes.
8 minutes to 7 here.
Oh, good morning to you.
Yeah. In fact, I agree with you. That's why I jump in here. Now, Zeke, I wish na Zeke Adendo, like Awolowo. I think it's Awolowo. Is it Awolowo, the one that
go on?
Go on. Yes. To see what the generations they left behind are suffering. I'm Abuna Ima onye bi Onitsha. You know, we live in Onitsha. Go past Zeke house. If Philadelphia near I don't know if Zeke married and have kids. Only one idea. Maziko.
Oh, Emma. I will hide you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, okay.
Like if I'm Zeke's son, I won't want to be public.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that may be the reason, because the only time I send the people to go and clean up Zeke house compound Udrun independent. Is it the independent? Yes. That's something. I don't know if they still I don't know if they still do it now. You know. You see, all this calamity You commit it, you leave it behind your children and your Kediru Umugi Geji Face Biafrans tomorrow. I saw a picture of that woman and a son, grown-up son. By now, Oburu Maka Zuro Fuma. Hane Kweba. Biafrans will stand gidigba with them. But they cannot. They cannot. And that one, I think it should be Bianca. That one. I don't know. I don't know if Ojukwu has case before Bianca. Because, you know, Bianca was because they married Bianca at the later age.
I actually think that his first son may even be older than Bianca.
I think so. I think so because I remember Ono fought with Ojukwu for marrying the daughter, you know, they were best friends that time. So you see all these things, they commit all these things, and then their children end up in hiding. Naha, they end up in hiding. You know, Kukunda Muruna not. Nekenem getting one of Anambra. The man non Anambra. Just go check this, and you know, during that Biafra war, a lot of military came down. You know, Nigerian military came down to Biafra land. If this all, don't worry, side and I go awesome. No, let me military this and there. That's why. But also, no, all side. Name of state. Amaram de buy na akpofa ndị ọsọ. Ndị ọsọ ka ndị buy na akpofa. Yeah. Amazing their combination, but ndị buy ije marapa bụ ndị ọsọ. Enwere ebe na akina ebe a. Yeah, enwere ke omume ebe na dị. So that's why even Vam and this guy who go 247 they behave here and they behave. If I'm not surprised. I'm surprised because all of them from that side, their reasoning faculty were to honor. Ndami merencha na that area. Ndami Nigeria merencha na that area. Umuhamu gasuchara everywhere. You know, ije oke igwe kedu ihe mmadụ na-akọdị. Ijegodo oke igwe, ijo mmadụ one bụ ndị nne na nna ha bụ ndị Igbo gogo na oke igwe, because we're part of oke igwe that is occupied by the outsiders. Ebe a na-emesu ya, ebe a na-egbu nama. People ebe ụmụ agbọghọ eju everywhere. They have the money, you know. So just check that history. All majority, if not 80% of them, be that not atumuro. You will always notice it. If nwafu Igbo amụrụ nne ya onye Igbo gogo, nna ya onye Igbo gogo, ife dị iche na-adị. Gotago. So even during Biafra war, it's a lot. Check here two Nekwenka Chiburu Imo State before. Kedu Mafia grow kwana not until the main person who put these people into Imo State. Rogers Okorocha. They all yes. Do you see what we're talking about? All of them, and don't check even them within that time. Man,
I want you to now connect it with what I want you to now connect it to what my kind of is saying here.
Yeah. We have problem.
He said you should study Mohammed's media strategy. I don't know about that. Okay, I don't know what it means, but you cannot if
the strategy will go and pregnant, mix the blood, mix it up. And when even go could you that thing? how they penetrate, how they mix up. Yeah, get it. That's something like that. I don't call this Mike Arnold now. One of his, I think he was one of his, he was narrating about this Islamic. I think it's from him. The foundation, how they start, like shoemaker, all this mini job that the indigenous of that place will not want to do. They will pick it up, and then they grow from there. And Nikuna, and look at us. You know, you can see it. Merwa, kedendu merwa, kedendu ne fitachu, kedendu get man. Do you understand? Kedendu ne go toilet, kedendu get man. Hey, not them. Yetago. So all these things, how would you now more budo? Now, but that it was this my kind of
special.
Oh yeah. Now. Yes.
They are using that to study you.
To study you, to monitor you, to know what is going that. These people like, oh my God, yes. I think it's from him that I saw that right up. Yes, I saw it's from him. I saw the right up. Yes, that is how that it can take them years, but they will get to that point that they want to, and that's what all they're doing. They didn't na create policy or law, see integrate these people into the military. How can the military now keep the secret? How? Nigerian forces, how? And these people go around. Yeah, we have a big trouble. The only way out is now US, United Nations, Harvard, United States of Biafra. That's the only solution. Then I will go say Baha. The only thing that will save us in Biafra land will be constitution. It will be like America, where you can be whatever you want to be, but under the constitution, which the constitution, the court, the justice, which very well, whosoever will stand for it. That's the only thing, because that's what is keeping America safe. Otherwise, my dear, you can't even live in America for one single night and close your eyes.
Yeah.
Because there's no type of human being that you won't get in America.
Yeah.
You will not get here.
So before I come online, I was discussing with one of our daddy. He called. We were talking just briefly, but he showed his own concern. He was like saying that if after everything that we still have this internal issue and all that. I told him, as long as we have constitution, as long as there's constitution,
oh yeah,
I am not afraid.
No, I'm not. No. If you live in abroad, if you have lived in abroad, you shouldn't be afraid of that.
Yeah, as long as we have
yes,
a very beautiful prison, I am not afraid. You understand? Yes, now.
Yes.
And as a new nation, and you have a brand new handcuff. You know,
brand new handcuff.
As long as I have it, I'm not afraid.
Have serious security. Security, well taken care of the security. Properly security that is properly paid, properly taken care of. About one day, Nigeria, police in Nigeria, you know, or less in Mijaka, we would go 30,000 get one and get a good uniform. Otherwise, taking you down on a whole, even a whole carrier. It's not that type. I'm not scared. I'm not afraid. Because the hand that are handling it now have experience in Nigeria and have experience foreign land. And they are in politics. Do you understand? Someone is going to come out. Dr. Ngozi Adebere is going to come out. They know what they want. We want.
Yeah.
The constitution is there, and we must follow that constitution. It doesn't matter who. Let me. I don't think anybody that lives in abroad will be talking about internal issue, no internal issue. Get it with internal issue. Wherever they win internal issue.
When constitution has already settled that issue.
There's a way by name win internal issue. A way by name win internal issue. Nne na nwa na-enwe internal issue. Ịda na ọnwa ma nne akpọpụ nwa na court. Aga ebe a dị ha settle we oge ekwefa. They go to court. The court settles it.
Oyo dị ọkọ narị ga kwuru off inside.
A na-ekwu okwu internal issue.
Ịpụta check afa ọdụkwa ọkụ na-alụ enyego gị 1 year. Izu ike 1 year.
A na-ekwu okwu internal court ka awa come case.
You know,
Madam,
we have let's hear from Tribem.
Oh, okay.
Tribem, let's hear from you. Good morning to you.
Good afternoon from my location. Greetings to you, my brother Kai. Madam Ogjugo, greetings to you, Amaka Mervagi. Thank you so much, Master Kai.
Good morning, my brother.
You know, going by your topic this afternoon. Anyway, we need to, touchlight everything. We need to touchlight everything on ground. My joy and my happiness. My people at the comment section, please pardon my manners. I greet each and every one of you. I respect your presence. Thank you all for being there. As they said, resiliency is the key. We are going home. We are going home. These people in question, like, I don't know, I have narrated this story here before. I've narrated it. I already said it earlier before now. He said, I not abanye nwanne a ga-ege nyocha mmadụ. Ndị a bịara igbu ma laa n'iyi. Kedu ndị na-akwado ha? Ọwụ ndị Britiko a, ọha nwa na-akwado ha. If you take your mind back according to history, ha bịara with ọgụ egbe na mma ka ha kpochapụ anyị. Maka na ha tụrụ ọkụ ha nwụrụ. Ọ bụ na inene the history, iya afụ that na enwego mba ọzọ, mba ndị bụ ụzọ wee bịa na-eme atụ mgbe ahịa na be anyị with ndị be anyị. Ha bịa tọọ kedu ihe a na-atụbu mgbe ahịa ahụ? Mmanụ which ke aha this country afọ akọtara agbakwala m chefu kịta. Ndị abịa Malaysia bịa na be anyị were nkwụ anyị laa ha jee kọọ. Today they are doing well. That thing now we are with their oil money. Oil ma with their crude oil. Mana enweghị enwe ndị Britiko bịakwara. After ndị ọzọ na-abịa eme business, even ma Portugal ma gịnị bịachara na-eme business n'ala, ha nwa abịazie fields na ha wụzi ndị ma ihe si na ndị edotere ebe anụ ha hụzi anyị ka ndị iberibe ka ha kpochapụzi anyị. Ọ bụrụ na ifolo history, a kọrọ anyị akụkọ ekumeku war ele ihe ọwụ. You and I know, going by the history. Ha n'ezi anya ha hụrụ ndị si na ha bụ ndị ofe mmanụ, hụ the kind of life they live, hụ otu ha dị, even inweta ofe mmanụ wụ onye isi, then he can be able to control the other people. Ha ga na mgbago ugwu ofu ife ahụ, ha gbaratazia na be anyị nwanne iwuru eze ọ bụ na akpa gị o. Iwuru eze a ga-respect gị, eze obodo anyị, mana iwere nke a na-adịghị mma bịa, anyị agaghị ekwe na iwu eze. Anyị ga-ekwe na iwu eze were sono gị, maka na ndị Igbo na-atịrị so na aga meji anyị ihu na-eke ure nwa enyi nwaanyị ikpechi gbara. Ịhụ na ya, they try to wipe us because of that particular act or work. Ha after so many years, ha na ga manipulate ya. Before ha bịakwa that thing, hey, were somebody tiga n'ime. ha more our local lifestyle. Jesus ga prepare our Bible because ihe ha dere na Bible hapụkwa ihe a na-akọ akọ easy last one easy last day maazị kai ọwụ history anyị ka ha were tige na Bible. That is our history ka ha were tige na Bible. Ihe a bụ nke anyị. Even ha nwa na-eme na ha wetara God nwanne onwe ihe dị ka God a na-ekwudokwu na ha wetara God ha wetara development God ịbịa gba onye God wụ nwanne ịkpọlazi echiche azụ. Aha Igbo niile anyị na-aza da beckon on God ọha nwanyere anyị ya anyị zawala before ha bịa ọwụ ya. What they gave to us is what we already have. Mana ha gazi gatie n'akwụkwọ all the stories werezie bịazie ọwụ ihe anyị nwe ha modelize ya were ya bịa. It is our own. Ndị a na obodo a nọ n'ime na ha amaghị God a na-ekwu okwu ya all just few people ha amaghị God I believe na God a na ha bịadere na akwa wetara ya ha amaghị maka ya. That's why they are facing whatever thing they are facing today. But thank God that ihe ọsọrọ ha mee anyị kwuru kwuchie ike. Now ha bụrụ no that one bịa hụ that na ha akụwula anyị ọ bụkwa na idekwa anya o oge ha wetakwara that thing nwanne gekwa ịhụkwa na follow the story ha wetara that God weta egbe na mma ihe ahụ ihe anyị nwe ha wetara ya with egbe na mma. I consider ya based on ọgwa ihe anyị na-ele ihe ndị a ha wetara ya anya ya awụkwa the same similar thing anyị nwa na-eme ya wetara ya anyị werekwa ya na-aga. Ha hụzie that na ha wetara the thing na isi ajụtala ya oyi on that area ha weta the idea of ịbịa jakọ anyị ọnụ nwanne anyị jụkwara ajụ gịnị ka ha mere ha use some of our people wụ abịa n'obodo onye ọbụla mere ihe ọjọọ because Igbo anyị na ala Biafra anyị adịghị egbu mmadụ anyị dị akwafe ọbara ọwa arụ ka ọ imegodi ihe ọjọọ nke ga-abụ na ihe ọjọọ karịrị agaghị eritenwu ya ihe a ga-eme achụnye achụkwu ya n'ajọ ọhịa. What do they result in doing? Those people achụpụrụ n'ajọ ọhịa ha agbapụzie gazi obodo so ga nọrọ they pick them up ji aka ha mee ha chief warrant chief were security nye ha security eburu egbe apatazie n'obodo ha they began to intimidate the main igwe of the land. Before the chief could say jack security guard ndị chief wụ na akwa ihe ha ji gbuo arọ na ube mgbe a na-ewela ube na arọ ha ndị ka agba ha egbe ha dara onye nkọsa bịa akwaghị iru mmadụ nso ga ịma ya ube mgbe ha na-eme ka ha bịa ọgụ ha agba ha onye ka ha ji bịa nwanne anyị enemy ha convert ka ha jizi bịazi tina etipia anyị. By so doing the Igwe will surrender. Aoyega say drop all the cap. These people they really dealt with us. And that is by the way. Then fast forward to Oghaloro. After Oghaloro, Keneka had resort to do. Umwanya habia umuke ka ha na-egbu ha bịa wuru nwoke gbuo ha kpọrọ ụmụ nwaanyị ga na-akwaso ha iko n'ike ehurucha ha stage na-akwaso ha iko n'ike ha na-amụrụ ha ụmụ ọzọ miss blood aha na ya wụ ihe anyị na-arịa today miss blood aha ha brought into us kana ya today o endikwa ha nga ahụ after anyị nọ na ọ dịka na ọfụma ndị ke na-anyazi trela ndị nke ozi ihe na eburu ego dịga ha bịazie na street ndị traffic ya bụ all these our communities be close to express road ebe a na ndị na-ere ahịa ụzọ ma ndị na-ere ahịa ụzọ ọzọ ha ka ha weziri ụbara deception ụbara ọjọọ ha na-agbaju na ha na-amụgasịrị ha ihe niile amụcha na ha dị na wee wụ problem anyị nwere na life today because o nwere ihe those people ga na-eme ile nye ale ihe ị na-ajụ sị ị dị sure na onye awụ onye Igbo Because you and I, Kai, here now, there are things. Odika, what is happening today? Everybody now in social media. Hey, Madonna Kali is a prophet. He said it. All what he has said has come to pass.
Na nekene Ukenga Urago. You can say that Ukenga Urago is out for revenge. Revenge for Ifanyoba. Revenge of Naya ndị obodo chụpụrụ achụpụ ya agbaji Anambra jedebe. Do you understand? Exactly. So this is our problem.
Even Udele no when LA story.
Look at one Isiocha. Look at the history. Look at the one Anna Ponek. Look at the history. So anybody through they may apart from some men they frustrated in Europe, you know,
yes.
like Mando ndị ụmụ nwanyị nyere mamịrị n'ọnụ, you know, mana Libya ha taba afụfụ atacha epụta Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwuru ha egwu. You see, apart from those men that are highly frustrated in Europe, majority of them, but they are out for revenge. They are all in a mess. That's why their character now dissimilar.
That is it now. That you know, all the program Mazi Kaibra yesterday, Mbona just Elonia Watra ihe nwanyị isi pineapple kwuru. That statement that homemaker, on the social media, one she cannot make that statement in presence of Mazen and the Kano. Or just what you see, me meet ya, see a guy. See a guy. She cannot make that kind of statement. That kind of woman who nde na no n'obodo na hajiri ụmụ nwoke ụmụ nwanyị na hajiri nwoke madam sharp festival period ya waji contact na haji enwezi onye nke tụrụ ime ya nwagakwa coordinate ka amụrụ otu a ga-echekwa control anọ nke ga-ewepụ ya. That is the kind of woman that man she pineapple. So when all these things are happening, my only joy and happiness and the base of any nation will constitution. You see, constitution we are the number one priority of any strong nation. In the Bible, I'm anything to do or religion, anything to do with a nation. Religion will individual something. But in the constitution we are number one citizen of any nation, and USB are proving that. That's why whenever I come online, I said I am so happy because you and I here today, Gawacha intelligent officers. I want Gawacha CIA of our nation. Because tomorrow I might decide to contest for a particular post from my own county.
People, you know, I want us to understand something, because you know why we are here, because of what my kind said. I understand what you are saying and you are spot on, but there's something I want to, because we are learning, isn't it? So my the document or the information that he dropped, let us see if you can digest it very, very, very well. It's a very lengthy piece of work, but we are going to go through that, because this is from his own blog. As you can see, Mike Arnold's Truth Drop blog, Home Nigerian Africa. So we have gone through the first one, this one. Let me read it again before we move to the main issue. He said, want to understand the reason for tribal division in Nigeria. Study Mohammed's Median strategy. Hint, your diversity is being used against you. The Sokoto Caliphate has been running Mohammed's 1,400 years old median playbook on Nigeria for 66 years, buying the rivals with a treaty called Unity. It says split the target, rescue the survivors, to help pick them off one after a time. One after a time. Then the Igbo, the Igbo went first. The Yoruba were absorbed. The middle belt is bleeding. The Delta was looted. And now they have come back to finish the Igbo. If you are still calculating that staying quiet and divided will save you, if you are okay to stay quiet and divided will save you, read this before you make the same mistake every other Nigerian people has made since 1960s. Now, when you click here, it will bring you here. Now, look at what it says. It said the Caliphate Playbook and other. Okay, we have gone through. Let's start from here by my count. In the year 1622, Muhammad arrived in the city of Mediana. Three rival clans dominated it. Ebifan landing. Okay, wealthy, organized, embedded in the city's commerce. They were not united. Those three clans were not united with each other. They live in a separate quarters. They guaranteed their own interests. They distrusted each other. They distrusted each other more than they distrusted the new arrival, which is Muhammad. Muhammad understood what he was looking at. He signed a treaty with all three at once. It bound them in mutual defense. It made them part of his political community. It was called the Constitution of Median, and it sounded like unity. Muhammad just present them unity, come together as a fourth person to join the existing three clan. So that three clan is already there, although they have issue among themselves. It was the instrument of their destruction. 5 years later, all three clans were gone, picked off one at a time, each one accused of violating the treaty, each one be seized separately. Each one watched the previous one fall and calculated they would be spared, if they stayed quiet. Like what Yoruba did. This is not about Nigeria. This happened elsewhere, maybe in the Middle East. I don't know where this Midian sound like a place in the Middle East, something like Midianite, another clan, in the Bible. Those of you that converse with that kind of Midianite, Zebulun and Naphtali, something that you understand. By the time the last clan understood what was happening, they were not allies. There were no allies left in the city to stand with them. They surrendered. The men were beheaded in the marketplace. The women and children were sold. This is in the Syria, the recorded life of Muhammad. Every imam knows it. Every imam knows this. Every emir knows it. Every sultan of Sokoto has studied it for 2 centuries. It is the founding political lesson of Islam conquest. Okay, like as a Muslim people, as a Islamic people, they always study this as a lesson. They have to go through it, how to dominate, how to conquer. The pattern from the time of Muhammad handed over to them from Arnold. The pattern, he said, read it slowly because every Nigerian needs to recognize it on sight. Bind your rivals with a treaty, in quotes, constitution, which is a pretense. Make it sound like mutual protection. Make it sound like unity. Make it the instrument by which they are bound to defend each other. You get the point now, and bound when the time comes to help you destroy each one of them in turn. Okay, provoke them separately. Find a pretext to come for one at a time. Never all at once. Okay, slow but steady. The pretext is the treaty itself. They violated it. They betrayed the communities. They threatened the city. Split the target before you destroy it. Find the same inside the clan you mean to eliminate. Detach the minorities carve the territory, reduce the target before the attack so it cannot stand on its own. Recruit the survivor to help. After conquering them, you now pick the other one to join to become, instrument of the war. This is the move most people miss when you come for the first clan. Get the other two to stand with you against them. Make them think the first clan is the threat to the order they all signed onto. In quote in Constitution. They help you destroy their neighbor. They believe they are defending the community, which banned by the treaty. They are defending you like as if they're defending you. Like what you see what they're doing to Muslim America now. Yoruba is another tribe. Yes, he's be terrorist. If somebody Binima, if an Igbo person, who constitution reigns supreme, like the one called Tobe, can't name any other white car. If you are oh, the constitution is reigns supreme. He's a I know, but constitution written by who? That's the question. They don't ask that question. Use the silence of the rest as cover. When the first clan falls, the surviving clan calculate that compliance, bought them safety. That once the first one fall, the other clan that are silent, we see it as this is a very good thing. It's going to give us safe. We are not safe because the other clan is actually making us, trying to cause problem in this peaceful region where we are, with concern that keep us together. We are one. We are together, and we are being protected by the country, which they call treaty here. They negotiate separately. They distrust each other more than they distrust you. The silence hold while you prepare for the next one. The people that are perpetrating, they know. Sequence is everything. Pick the richest, most visible, most threatened clan first. Most threatened clan first. That's the one that is threatening you, that you know that they are. This one, once we pick this one in a jackpot, they will go for that one first. Eliminate them. Then turn on the clan that helped you. Destroy them. Okay? Just a moment, please. Somebody is calling me. I need to answer this call, please. Just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Just give me time. Give me time. I will.
That's it, my brother. Just like what you are reading here. They say, who saw his brother to an enemy? Remember, your buyer will never trust you. You see, all this is now. Mazda and Kali have already taught us all these things. I am happy that Mike Arnold is posting this to reset the brains of those gullibles that still believe in one Nigeria. Our leader Mazda and Kali have already said it to us. Say, you pushing for one Nigeria, you are digging a collective grave for yourselves. I see some of our people that they come out, they feel that they are talking. Hey, please, we have to stand up this time around. Go and get even the one that claimed to be the Igbo youth leader, Justice or Zobi or whatever he called himself. We tell you, we have to Igbo youth. We have to go and apply for our PVC. We need to use PVC and push these people out, as if PVC have already worked in that particular contraction before. Every year, every 4 years, they will bring that issue. Go and apply for your PVC. Go and get your PVC. As if PVC have ever worked. You see them talk sense. After talking, they bring up about going for PVC, getting PVC. You began to wonder. You began to ask yourself, are you sure these people are with their right senses? Are these
Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother Triple M. God bless you for holding the mic, because I cannot just I called this our brother before I started the program, so he just returned the call, and I need to verify something very, very important. Now, this thing is not written by me; it is from Mike Arnold, and based on his own research, and I can understand everything he's saying here is 100%. And I wish some of us, in fact, I will drop the link on, I will copy the link and post on my WhatsApp. Those of you that have time, you can just go and read it because it will help you. From what I'm saying, it will help you understand the tactics. Because if you don't know where the boss is heading you, carrying you to, then you may not know when it will arrive. You know, you are just living because you still have oxygen running in you. That's not what makes you a human being. I don't even know where I stop. Okay, I think okay. Let me start from the sequence again. Sequence is everything. Pick the richest, most visible, most threatened clan first. Eliminate them. Then turn on the clan that helped you destroy them. Then turn on the next. Each elimination uses the previous one as precedent. By the time the last clan understands what is happening, every potential ally has already been destroyed or expelled. The last clan dies alone because the first ones stayed quiet. Now look at Nigeria, he said. In 1960, the British handed independence to a Nigerian federation built on the same mechanism, a constitution that bound dozens of people together in which was called mutual protection, a federation that was sold as unity, a treaty that is in the right hands, would function as an instrument of conquest. The right hands were waiting for it. The Sokoto Caliphate had been studying Muhammad's playbook for 156 years. By then, every sultan since 1804 had memorized the Sharia. That is the main founder of the median, whatever they call that. The Fulani political class understood in a way no Nigerian Christian leaders did what a federation could be made to do. They got to work. Okay, the Igbo went first. Christian, wealthy, educated, commercially dominant. The fastest growing economic region on earth in the early 60s, 1960s. The visible threat to the caliphate claim on the country. In 1966, the killing began. 30,000 Igbo Christians slaughtered across the north in a single month. Remember, when we're reading the first part, that is the origin of the whole thing. They mention something like this, that they have to go for the most threatened part of the clan. The clan is not like a region, like a nation, Igbo nation, Yoruba nation, another. The one that they think that is visible, that has potential, they will clamber on that one first, using the other people, the other minorities that may be second to that first clan that has that potential. The other clan that are not first, we think that attacking Igbos is protecting the sole federation, the constitution. So they will keep quiet and serve them well. And they think that they do the two. And only the educated person, is it not better that we manage it this way? Then calm down, like the other guy that we made, calm down, you understand? Then Igbo people will see that this tribe are actually jealous of me. But those Northerners that have understood this pattern, this mechanism, will be looking at both of you as foolish people. They know the question very well. They know that what they have done will make other clans to see it as that they want to protect the unity and the constitution. You that are receiving it will be wondering, why are they doing this to me? What have I done? But because of the weight of other clans, their silence is also detrimental to your existence, because those ones, if you ask them, they will say yes, that what this clan are doing and is it good? But at the end of it, or both of them are fighting what they don't even know. The caliphate will be there looking at you. You use other clan against you, boom, and achieve results. Now, survivor fell back to the southeast. When they tried to leave, they move on and north, but they back to the east. When they tried to leave the federation, it put from the federation for the constitution by declaring Biafra. The federation army came after them. Okay, the blockade closed like a noses, which is of course like a noses, which is the idea came from the southwest. If you ask them, that it is good the idea, this war need to be fought by every means necessary. They fought the war, right, against Igbo. Has it made them rich or grant them the protection? Today, look at Southwest and all that. Even if you give them this thing, that they will not even understand it. Because what this pattern does to the life of people is that it comes with hatred, it comes with envy, it comes with confusion. You won't even know what you're doing until you go through this with open mind, and you can see the idea, the secret agenda behind everything. When they try to leave the federation, the federation army came after them. The blockade closed like a nurse. 3 million starved to death in 30 months. Most of them children. Before the war even began, the federal government made the first divide. 3 days before Biafran declared, the regime in Lagos carved the eastern region into 3 new states. The same pattern they said. They always want to split you so that you can never have ground to defend yourself. The Igbo heartland was isolated as one state. The Niger Delta minority, Ijo Ogoni, Ibibio, Efik, Anam, were peeled off into states of their own. The Caliphate, that's how many days before the war? Let's go back again. 3 days. Look at it here. 3 days before, this is my first time of seeing this one. I don't even know. 3 days before the Biafran declared their independence, they have already carved them out in Chapale and formed them as a state. Okay, were peeled off into states of their own. The Caliphate was running Muhammad's playbook from the first move: split the target before you destroy it. You remember, it's up there. How they use it other places, not even Nigeria. And here is the next move that makes the parallel exact. Every other major Nigerian people, Hausa, Yoruba, Middle Belt Christians, were recruited to help. You know that? Benue was remember what? How many of you remember the young man from Benue State that are challenging a guy from Ebonyi State? That we can do it again. We do it again. You remember? It was actually my kind of now that reminding us that some of them have apologized of what they did in the past. Which, of course, if it happen again, and the tendency of them joining to fight Biafra is high. That is why this thing have created a lot of things in the minds of an average Nigerian. That's why you say Ramadan, they watch a video where their brother is being beheaded. Children that has nothing to do with this nonsense, innocent children in the bush, under rain, sun, mosquito, everything, dealing with them. Some are even dying. A Yoruba man that lives in his house with under air condition, living fine, will carry his own child, telling you that it doesn't really matter. That they have this one something back with their memory. Once they hear Biafra, it will be like somebody press their button and they begin to react. For no reason. A young woman. That is how deep this pattern, this mechanism has eaten people without even knowing. Nobody knows that. They were recruited to help. They were told they were fighting for unity. They were told the Igbo were the threat to the Federation. They were told that Biafra was a rebellion against the country. But that was a lie. They were not fighting for unity. They were fighting for the estate of Danfodio. Estate of Danfodio. The Yoruba political class signed off on this starvation policy. Okay, the Middle Belt provided most of the federal army's frontline soldier. The very Christians whose grandchildren would be slaughtered 50 years later by the same machine they served. Okay. Now, just to remind them what is going on in the Middle Belt now. That is what he said. The very Christian whose grandchildren would be slaughtered. Those of them that are on the front line, their grandchildren are now being slaughtered 50 years later by the same machine they served. The Niger Delta peoples, freshly cut off from the Igbo by the state creation, decree, by state creation decree, were divided among themselves. Some fought for Biafra anyway. Others were used as a wedge against it. All of them would be looted after the war. After the war was over, the Yoruba and Middle Belt helped destroy the first clan, which is Igbo. They believed they were defending the community. They were advancing the caliphate, unknowingly, of course. Then the caliphate turned on the rest. You got again now. Once the Igbo were broken, the caliphate came for the others in sequence, exactly the way Muhammad came for the survivor in Midian. The Yoruba won the first election in Nigerian history in 1993. The Northerner military annulled it. Okay, Abiola. You remember, the president-elect died in detention. Abiola. The Yoruba political class learned the lesson. The presidency would be available to them, but only on the caliphate time. You get the point now. Obasanjo took those terms in 1999 and was punished when he tried to break them into his second term. Tinubu took those terms in 2023 and is delivering on them. A Northern Muslim vice president, Fulani Nation security advisor, the 2024 Islamization of national curriculum, the 2025 push of Sharia South, the face in Lagos, the agenda is Sokoto. You get the point now. The face of the government in Lagos, but the agenda, everything is in Sokoto, is coming from Sokoto. Okay, let's go back and see the first move. The first move took place in 2023. Okay, the recent one after Obasanjo, because that was like a payback or compensation. Then Tinubu took over the terms. Of course, they have agreed to make it known when they strike you, they massage you, so you come down. Because Igbos have been conquered and taken. Okay, oh, you guys, we do ourselves. You don't know the level of sickness that you are dealing with. That is why my channel is here, providing the medicine, giving you what they call it in medicine, like a doctor. They say they're diagnosing, that they have to diagnose you by telling you your problem, the kind of sickness that is disturbing you. You don't know. All you know is that you are feeling symptoms, but the name of the virus is dealing with, you don't know. We often blame ourselves that we have the opportunity, but you couldn't utilize it well. You see, you understand it now. So Tinubu took those terms in 2023 and is delivering on them like the terms they gave to him. First, a Northern Muslim vice president is needed, a Fulani national security advisor, Arnold or whatever they call themselves. Then in 2024, a year after, Islamization of national curriculum is playing out. You can see it. That's all. Why is the federal government not prescribing? Because he must follow the pattern. In 2025, push for Sharia. They are not saying, because it was a rumor. Now they are not telling you one-on-one, do your worst. The face is in Lagos. The agenda is in Sokoto. The Middle Belt Christians who have bleed for the Federation against Biafra are now being slaughtered in their own villages. Plateau, Benue's Southern Kaduna, Taraba, by the Fulani militia networks, and by the Fulani militia network, the Caliphate has unleashed tens of thousands killed, millions displaced. The killing continued as you read this. The Niger Delta used as a wedge against Biafra and then discarded has been looted of its oil for 50 years. Its lands poisoned, its leaders hanged. Each one was, remember the leader they hang. The leader they hang is the man called what name of this man? Abacha hanged. His leaders hanged. Each one was eliminated alone. He was hanged alone, of course. because the other had stayed quiet. Each one had calculated that helping the caliphate destroy its previous target or staying out of its way would buy them safety. They are not pushing for American. You get the point? Each calculation was wrong. All of them is even wrong. I don't think they lie at the center. The word the caliphate used to bind the federation together in 960 was the same word Muhammad used to bind the clans of Midian in 1622. Then issue of unity. Every Nigerian leader who sold the Biafran war to his people called it a war for unity. Every Nigerian textbook still called it that. Every federal soldier who marched east in 1967 believed he was preserving the country. He was not preserving the country. He was promoting caliphate. There is a difference, of course. Which one? Nigeria, the federation, the flag, the anthem, the green, white, green was the cover story. The estate of Danfodo was and is the project. The unity he has sought to die for was the unity of the platform the caliphate had spent 163 years building to usher in the prophecies Mahdi, Islamic and anticipated jihad Messiah. This is Muhammad's technique at its pursuit. The treaty is sold as unity. It functions as conquest. The target is split internally before the attack. The rivals are recruited to help destroy the rest. The last clan dies alone. And now they are back to finish the first clan. After, you know what I mean by the first clan? Remember, Igbo. They started with Igbo now to finish it. That's why you're not seeing Brian Baba open up his platform. How many of you have seen the video? I came across a video of somebody from Middle East complaining that they went to Japan to introduce Sharia. The man that went there with a very how much did they even spend? Very huge amount of money. They brought it to Japan, and that money couldn't do anything. Apart from at the end of the day, they were able to convert one person who is a foreigner, I think a Filipino, in Japan. So after squandering the money in Japan, they were able to convert one person who is a Filipino, not a Japanese person. And they were filming, they were very, very angry. If they introduce such money in Igbo land, of course, you see Jan Baba, Keshoso, Jovika. You see all the Ike Guragu. You can watch a video of Ike Guragu 3 years ago. 3 years ago. If you see him, you look like a farmer. I'm not talking about farmer in abroad. I'm talking about this farmer in eastern part that's struggling to even buy fertilizer to fertilize his farmland and all that. Not even enough, because in North, fertilizer is free. Federal government gives them for free. In the eastern part, you have to pay dearly to even buy a bag of fertilizer. If you at all you have it. Ikenga looks so wretched. Now he looked like a newborn Messiah. Very, very fresh. He fresh up, looking clean. Where's the money coming from? Some of us think that it's from maybe government, governor. I don't think so. They have tactics, they have pattern. And everything is programmed. They are not guessing. They are using template that has worked for years and is working very, very well. After averting and absorbing the Yoruba political bleeding, the middle belt and looting the Delta, the Caliphate has returned to the Igbo, because despite everything they threw at them, the Igbo did not submit. They did not break. Mas Americano, the imprisoned leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, was illegally abducted from Kenya in 2021. He is held in Sokoto, the Caliphate base, by the hair of the men who starved his people 55 years ago, Yorubas. Okay, the United Nations has ordered his release. The Nigerian government is pushing to hang him. The same family, the same throne, the same 140 years old book. 56 years later, finishing what 1970 left unfinished. The hint, your diversity is being used against you. You get the point. And some of them will come and tell you there's a unity, there's a future in your diversity. Note, he said not because diversity is weakness, because the Caliphate has been studying for 1400 years, from 1400 years how to turn it into one. They know what makes you distrust your neighbor. They know how to whisper to you that your neighbor is the threat. That staying quiet or helping will buy you safety. They have been telling you the same lies since 1960. Notice online, the voice calling for unity today are seemingly all northerners, northern Muslim. Now you know why. You get the point now. Even the voice in the east saying the same thing are blood somehow linked up to the same northern. You know, I started by telling before God and man, I've not read this in. I'm just reading it for the first time live on air. Before God and man. The one that I saw before jumping out is this one. Then after I did not even finish it. But coming down here, he said the read full report. Clicking on this window brought me here. I did not read this like read it before coming. No, I did not, before God and man. But I'm telling you, you cannot see, even though I started by telling you that people, why is it that people that are born in the north always have a different view from those that grew up in the east? Why? Even people that are born in the west seem to be different. Not all of them. And it is the same lie Muhammad told the last Jews, the last Jewish clan. Hey, all right, go inside. And it is the same lie Muhammad told the last Jewish clan of Midian when he sent them a message that they would be saved if they laid down their arms. They laid down their arms. They went to the market. They went to the marketplace. They were beheaded. The only way out, coalition. The thing the Caliphate has spent 200 years and 22 years preventing. Every Nigerian people that has been picked off was picked off alone because the others stayed quiet. Am I still live? Let me check, because sometimes they will log me out. Sometimes they will log me out. So
no, you are. We're hearing you. You are. We're hearing you.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, because please, okay, thank you so much. I can see your message. I can see your message. Thank you so much. All right, let me go back. Every Nigerian people that has been picked off was picked off alone because the others stayed quiet, helped, or were divided too soon to resist. Every Nigerian people group still standing is being told to the same. It's being told the same lie that bought the silence of the other. Whoever you are, whatever community you belong to, whatever calculation you are making about how to survive in Tinubu's Nigeria, it is same version of the calculation, same version of calculation the Yoruba made on Biafra, the Middle Belt made on Biafra, the Delta people made when their land was carved up. Every one of those calculations was wrong. The lesson of Muhammad Median and the lesson of Nigerian last 66 years is the same lesson. The last clan is beheaded and enslaved in the marketplace because the first one stayed quiet. Okay, your diversity is not your problem. Your division is, and it is being used against you on purpose by men who learn the technique 1400 years ago and have been running it on you for 66 years. Look around. See who is being eliminated this week. See who is staying quiet. See who is helping. Then decide whether you want to be the last clan in the marketplace, or finally wake up, stand together, and tear down this evil tyrant together. So he said your email address, if you want to comment on what he said, you can see it. So you cannot see this, my people. And after going through all those things, I believe maybe if you don't understand it, you can also read it yourself and see through that. Now, many of you know how Koiki Media and like Yoruba agitators, okay, what they normally say. They pretend to love Mahatma Kanu. They understand Mahatma Kanu is one of us, is this and that. Honestly, after watching the video that I'm about to play now, I will never ever in my life, in this life, rely on anybody from Yoruba land. Like, to say, okay, I have an ally. Like, this person have my back. I will never. That I'm not saying you should hate Yoruba, but I will not close my eyes thinking that I have a brother, that a brother is awake when I'm sleeping. I will not. I will not. Watch this.
Search on them. This is very important now to Modaruko Igbo, because the Igbo agenda is also playing out in Yoruba land. It's not just the Fulani agenda. It's not just the Western agenda. We also have Igbo agenda, àwọn Igbo, that are also playing agenda inside Nigeria against Yoruba people in many ways.
I have been searching for the full version of this video. This is just a short in Facebook. They call it a reel. So I have not gotten the original, like the full version of the video to understand what he's trying to say. But this
tell you about Ogun State, and I've gone to do a bit of.
But this one shocked me. I have seen this kind of video from other Yoruba, but not somebody who have been close to Biafrans in terms of pretending that you are Yoruba nation. Yoruba nation. You had meeting with PM Samanepa. You have had meeting with Mas Namadokan. Yet you still believe that there's Igbo agenda in your land. You see what my the result of my is you cannot understand it properly. You cannot see. Hear it again. This is Koiki Media, Koiki of all people, is telling you this.
Background research on them. This is very important now to Modaruko Igbo, because the Igbo agenda is also playing out in Yoruba land. It's not just the Fulani agenda. It's not just the Western agenda. We also have Igbo agenda, àwọn Igbo, that are also playing agenda inside Nigeria against Yoruba people.
If those of you that followed us when we played, when you replayed video from convention, the day Biafra declared that, independent, that day of declaration of Biafra in Finland, Koiki, anchored a lot of program, a lot of series of, live coverage those days or during that time. You hear him saying, that Yoruba, he don't care about the Yoruba people, bombo clack. you think that, not that he's talking about Yoruba, he also talk about Igbos that way, right? You think that this guy have seen that we need a better, playground for us to survive in all these things going on. This will tell you that in hundreds Yoruba people, only one or two, only one, if you are lucky, one or two. There's one that was following me here. He's not a mass. If you see her, his job is to give you back to back. That the message is this, is that. He preached to me to join Ogeke, a Yoruba person. Until he was holding spanner here. I just removed it. Why am I saying this? They will start very, very well that they are with you, they're reasonable and all that. You will be planning with them. The day they will turn around, you hate why you were created, alongside with that kind of people. In the midst of what is going on in Yoruba land, he first made another video, which of course I shared it here, where he was attacking the people for questioning the choice of Sunday after all this while. He said that we are not the one that hold your brother and what they can. Very, 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 very shocking people. Honestly, I love what I'm seeing. It will help me in my own life, because not that I'm not saying that I'm gonna hate Yoruba people, not hate, but I'll be careful. I can never sign an agreement with Yoruba man and carry my pen and go and sleep and say, we have it's done and dusted. No, never.
Guy,
They
that
will
would be
betray you.
That would be the worst mistake of your life. That would be the worst mistake of your life, to do that with a Yoruba person. I lived in Yoruba land for 4 years. Ile-Ife precisely. You cannot.
Okay.
Please, don't take that risk. You don't even want to even try it.
You mean which risk are you talking about?
The Yorubas. You say you're entering into contract or doing any business with them?
No. What I'm saying is that I cannot.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And say,
No.
Nobody. Watch Adiola. Hear what I did.
They're horrible.
How is it that the Nigerian government was able to go into another country, Kenya, to arrest Nnamdi Kanu? And they brought him back to Nigeria. They put him in prison since then. But somehow we are not able to arrest terrorists that are killing people inside Nigeria.
Okay, you see what he said now? You would think that, this lady is more, that's why I love Adiola. He's very reasonable, very educated. Tomorrow, if you see another comment from her, you will be shocked. That's why don't allow this kind of thing to make you don't relax. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't just relax and follow her and say, all is bread and butter. As you have, you see, even in Igbo land, you also need to be careful. Not everybody you see is your brother. How many of you remember this guy? Before I give mic to my brothers and sisters that are here so they can now comment, how many of you remember this guy? I hope he's not gonna strike my video. So this is the man you are watching now is called Jovika. I don't know. I'll be posting it, please, because of the.
What? Jesus Christ.
Anyway, now anyway, I don't know. In fact, I'm going to publish it on my X because I wanted to see it. Maybe there's so many videos that I promised I would drop on that X. I think maybe after this I will. Oh, ndị abụọ ndị na o wee gwa ọgbakwa ka mma na ife ibe ọ na-egbochara ego nnọọ and if ụwa anyị flying on ya ọ dị mmiri nekwe dị Jovika ị na-anị ya Chineke biko kwatara maka ebe Anyway, now, yeah. Oh no, they say to be a good maka enigwe with aja ya naked. Ọ bago na sadebe na nezegwu Okay, please have the mic. Let me hear from you. Chideke better. Madam Ochugo, you want to say something, right? Or shall we move to
Yes.
Matt?
Yes.
Is it okay? We have okay, Tipem is still here.
Let me step out for 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to be brother,
I put the book model. Yeah. They chopper Jovica from the church. They did the best thing. They did the best thing. And chopper worker. Oh, by God, on a TC. Ọ naghị emezi akụrụ ụlọ kọwa akụbata ụlọ. Ọ na-emezikwa that one.
A hustle ọjọọ.
Onye oshi. Okay. Ịma na-abagara. Ịma na-aga. Ajoinere m na akụrụ ụlọ ahụ ka ogere ka ọ na-akpụ ya. Na-egosi onye jiri katọn wee rụọ ụlọ, onye jiri ọnụ, what our people can do, that. Obere oge asị tụwa ego ka e ga-eji go kọmputa, nwanne gị disapia. I just disappeared. They say, hey, this is another way. Onye ka eburukebe ya before zi ebelebe ọ na-egbuzi iwe pụta bidozi ime Simon Ekpa pack and everything. God, thank you, Jesus, that na kobo gbawara isi nke mwa abanye to this man. Very evil man.
Very evil.
Very bad person. Very evil. Very evil. But if like look at him jumping for it. We should even pity them because they are suffering from what they've done. They are suffering. You all don't look at jumping from this to this, from this to this, with not settling that. Lack of peace of mind. He cannot be stable. The same thing Van is doing. No stability in their life. And not because of people as bad people. So they can never progress. Never. So they already dent their name. Now, because I have a figure. Let me tell you, if you go more down to what Mike did, he wrote a book. If our people, that man need to really, I wish he can just come out, like, have time to be teaching our people like the way Chino is doing. Like, teach our people history. Maybe the Niger Delta people will realize themselves. Our people generally will realize ourselves that we are all under bondage, all of us. And how many times do you hear the voice and the sound or anything about Sultan of Sokoto?
For where?
For where? But that man with the Shinji, that man rules Nigeria and no other person. That man, PM Simon said that man rules that country and nobody. Osisi wetere isi onye dị otu ọtụtụ a ga-ewetere ya. That man, that office from that caliphate, they ruled that country called Nigeria and no other person. What they say is what happened. Sultan of Sokoto, what is he doing? Nothing. So they have that plan. Check how many countries that they have conquered. How did they conquer it? What is the history? The same method that they're using. They want the whole tribe to hate Biafra people, Igbo people. Because we all speak different languages. Even though they are Igbo, some are even called Igbo language. Some you can even understand, even past Abakekise. But they use the politician, keep dividing the country, the name of creating state. And once that state is carved out, like Enugu and Anambra now, you will never know that these two people were one before. Oh yeah, make it. No, you're from Enugu. No, you are from Anambra. The same thing in Imo State. No, you are from Abia. No, you are from this. The same people. The same people. So they know their titles. They know their agent. And people love money. They made the country to be the hardship so that when they give you that big money, you will now say no. They know their way. They conquer. That is their method. That's their religion. To conquer. So they have the plan. They have the template. And Nigeria is in the in fact, if you remove Biafra land, Nigeria is gone. The only tribe that is holding them is the Igbo people. And that's why they're trying to gather all these other tribes to fight the Igbos. But the Igbo kwechiri. Or if it's Sultan and Sokoto, they demand that for Mazen and the Kal, and they put him in Sokoto. But they never know that somebody more than Mazen and the Kal, they are there. They are there. So for peace to reign, for them to conquer Nigeria, they should let the Biafra people go. And then they will have their Nigeria. They've already conquered it, but let those Biafrans that are Christian, the Biafra is the Christendom land. They should let them go. And then nobody will fight. They got what they want in Nigeria. There are so many natural resources in the north. They can use it. But no, they want to take everything. So my brother, my dear, Arnold, and I'm happy the way you're bringing it up bit by bit for people, reading it out for us. Instead of one short as one, God self me you take him once I hear himself. I just get out because I think watching her makes her to think that she's important. You know, but these are the lectures our people need to learn so that we know what is actually happening to us because we don't know. Me, Yoruba, we don't know what is happening to us. We don't know. Because we think that we are there in a good faith. But those that have brains, they know what they're doing. So we really need to know what is happening to us. We really need to know. We play innocent, but those who are playing innocent, they are not. We need to open our eyes. Thank you so much.
God bless you, Madam Ojugo. Thank you so much. Thank you. Master Greg, let's hear from you. Oh, Triple M, are you still here with us?
Yes, I'm here, my brother.
Let's hear from you.
Greg is around now.
Is he around? Greg is not around.
Yeah,
Okay, you're welcome, sir.
well done.
There we
My greetings to our GM and my sister Ojugo. My greetings to all of you and all the listeners. Amaka
Daalụ,
mere
my
onye
brother.
ọbụla bụ onye Biafra tata.
You're welcome.
Amaka mere Igbo niile. Amaka mere Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na Sokoto. Ka anyị na-ewere akịrị n'isi ya. Mmeri bụ oke ya na mbido. Mmiri ga-abụ oke ya na ngwụsị ya. Ka anyị na-ewere akịrị n'isi our PM Maazị Samuel Ekpa Njọkụ. Na mmeri bụ nke ya. Our DPM Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. Aha ya bụ mmeri. Mmeri bụ nke ya and all the Biafrans, especially the media. Mmeri bụ nke unu. Unu ga-enwe the mark of victory at the end. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Yes. I greet Mr. Arnold. Many ga-abụkwa nke ya as well, because the children of God owns victory. Any person that knows him know victory, and he have victory. He is a child of God. It's my voice in a break.
What's in a break?
On a break. I'm on network.
I don't know. Okay, I have a network. We're going to continue. Okay, peak.
Okay. So, I'm on my maputa. Network. Now, listen to on a break. On a quarter.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, let me go out and come in again.
Continue. Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother. God bless you for your super chat. I really appreciate. Okay, I don't know if my voice is coming out because my video is dancing also. Is it my own network? Please, Madam Oju, can you hear me?
No, your network. Your voice is coming out very well.
My voice is okay.
Your voice is okay. Our great voice is okay. I don't know if it's from you people's side. Master Greg, continue. We can hear you very clearly.
It should be from my own. It seems to maybe from my own.
Okay. Okay.
My brother, God bless you. And you might be for your special. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. There one.
Yes.
Okay, right on, Master Greg.
Okay, thank you. So for me to come in, let me start with our brother Mike Arnold. You know, there is one thing that our people have to understand, especially the Igbo people and the other side of Nigeria. You know, when the white people came into Nigeria, they came for business. They came for business, pure business. They did not come for religion. It was later that religion followed the business people and come in. And when the religious people came into our land, they did not come in and show much. Their business was not pure to be in control of what they are doing in Nigeria or in Africa. But when the Arab came for purpose. Arab did not come mainly for business. Arab come for religion. So, and that is why you see all these things playing out. When the British came, British found out that the southern people, the eastern people, are pure religious, and whatever they are bringing to us as a Christian is already what we have as a culture. So they didn't invest much energy to preach about Christianity itself. So because for us, it's already there. For them, we knew God himself, and we go to God direct. just as it is in the Bible. So, but when the Arab came in the north, they came from through the north, and they come for the purpose of religion. So when they came, Arab came, British came, the British and Arab started having problem, and they reached an agreement. Agreement there is, sell your religion and don't disturb our business in Nigeria. Sell your religion and don't disturb our business in Nigeria. And when they started occupying their land, conquering people in the north and all those things, British people know already the problem they have with the Easterners. They know what it took them before they could penetrate the East. So they know that it will be very hard for the Arab to do what? To penetrate the Eastern, to conquer that Eastern side, to sell their religion as Islam. They know that very well. So their religion, the so-called Muslim, come in the north, occupy the north, they see the north and they conquer them. And then they use those north and come down to the south, the Yorubas. So when they came to the Yorubas, they found out that Yorubas are monarchy people. That is why when you come in the Yoruba land today, if there is 100 kings in Yoruba land, 95 is Muslim. So the Yorubas, the Fulani, the Muslim, use their monarch system and conquer their monarch and start ruling them. That is why if you are a Muslim in a Yoruba land, you will say you will excel. If you check the people that made something pronounced in Yoruba land, they are Muslims. Even the Awolowo, who was among the people that they brought independence, do you know why? Because Awolowo, he wasn't a Muslim, so he accepted the Western education and started education. He went to school, he studied, and the British used him to reach their people, and the rich Yorubas. Why the Muslims in the monarchy system, they were not educated. So when they came in the town of Abiola, when they came in the town of Abiola, after Awolowo, not give any person that will not do according to our bid. So that's why they give it what do you call him? The one that won election 1994 or 1903, and they denounced him that election because he is a Muslim, but every other thing that Christians do, Abiola do them. So they don't trust any southern Muslim from the Yoruba land. So they couldn't have handled give power to Abiola at that time. So they want the person who will abide on that Abuja declaration. They want any person who will stand on that Abuja declaration, understand what it means for them in the north. So the Muslim in the north that are occupying and the conquering people, they have their agenda right from day one. And that is why you hear that one said, that early 60s, when he said that Igbos want to conquer anywhere you put them in the labor, they want to be the head, not on a first. Instead, they will prefer a foreigner and give him a contract to work for them. That after the contract, that very appointment will stop. But for them to take one Nigerian and give an Easterner, an Igbo man, because for them, whether you are in BBO, whether you are a Efik, whether you are a Jo, you are an Igbo person. So for them to give you a contract or to work with you as a one Nigeria, it cannot happen. And it's not an offense. And not an offense is the agenda to Islamize every part of the north and come down to the east. So last time I was telling us here that when they say that won Nigerian Biafran war, normally the Fulanis did not see that they won that war because they did not have the agenda for pushing Gowon into that war. Because Gowon, as a Christian, they used to fight that war, didn't know what was the agenda. And it was to use him to conquer our people and throw him away, because he is also an unbeliever. But you have to use an unbeliever like Gowon to bring the Igbos down and force them into Islam. So when they could not succeed in that one, they, after the Nigerian Biafran war, they say bring them back together, no victor, no vanquish. And they started again planning what they will use. What did they do? After Nigerian Biafran war, the Igbos, they give them 20 pounds. So every Igbo man eyes is red, fighting anyhow. It's just like when you bring 10 lions and you put them in a cave, and you just go and manage one chicken and throw it into 10 lions that have not been eaten for a long time. And you throw that common chicken inside that cave, you put those 10 lions. They will kill themselves. They will turn themselves into food. That is what is happening to Igbo people today. So after Nigerian Biafran war, they gave them 20 pounds to put them down and to bring them to their meals. That whatever they ask you to do, you do it because you'll be hungry. You'll be fighting to survive by all means. That is why you see all our people, those sick, some of them who were born in North, they were frustrated and they were brought to their knee and forced them to agree into the things that is not in their blood, because they want to survive by all means. And I was discussing with a friend, one of my lawyer friends in Nigeria. He said that the Igbo politicians are like the chicken. Efosiri mgbele ya niile efoisi wetrapụ ya. Efosiri mgbele ya ma ọ bụ ihe na-efe efe ewetere fopụsi ya mgbele ya niile trapụ ya. Now that is how the Igbo billionaires and the Igbo politicians are. They cannot do anything.
Exactly.
And the same thing, one of my good friends, he's a very young guy, very extremely rich. He told me that if I watch the people who their money are pronounced in Nigeria, the Igbos, they have all lived in the North. They made their money in the North. What did they do? When you come, they open that door for you to make that money. And once they give you that thing, when you taste it, you cannot go back. So if people who drink alcohol, you know, all those people you see on the train station, when they are drinking, if they continue to drink, they will become addicted to that. So as they are drinking, their throat will be drying. The only thing that their throat wants is that alcohol. This is what will be running in their blood. That is how you see our Igbo politicians and millionaires. That is the way they run their business now. So anything, when you're talking about freedom, they cannot understand it. They are just like those junkies in the drug and alcohol on the train stations. That is how they jump from. It doesn't matter how much they have in their account. It doesn't matter how much they owe. They will not understand what freedom is all about. Anywhere they pitch, they will have money. They will jump there. And the Fulanis and the Arab understand the Igbos now that is the money. So they will only be grabbing money, and their people will be wiping away their people. That is what is happening in our people. So for my Arnold to understand the division between the Igbos and other tribe of Nigeria. Okay, well, look at when the former governor of Benue State, not this present one that called himself a priest. What's his name again? The former Benue governor. Okay. When they were slaughtering their people, yes, Governor Orton, he was talking that what did Mazi Nnamdi do? And that time he was burying people in Benue in thousands. And Simon Ekpa called him and said, rise, I can even send the people from this to come and defend Benue, but you have to wake up and agree. When we come and train with them, we'll pursue those Fulanis away from your land. He was not courage enough to do it because all they call okay, and they did not, because of their guilt of what they did to the Igbo people, even to today, they cannot stand on their feet and pronounce what they want. They will be calling America to come. They will be calling, what do you call him? Government Tinubu to come and protect them. It's impossible. Unless if you rise on your feet and fight, these people, they cannot, and they will conquer you. It will be going gradually. And the Fulanis will be telling you, we are fighting for unity, we will fight for insecurity, we will do this and we will do that, and they will be deceiving the indigenes and deceiving the international community, who will not understand because they will be want to grab. They are still in the business from just like the colonial master who came in Nigeria. They didn't care about what other tribes or whatever. Their only business is to get oil, get granite, get all those things, and they don't care what Arabs are doing in the north. They don't care. As long as it doesn't stop their business, they will continue. That is still what is playing out. Otherwise, the plateaus supposed to rise up and say, no, enough is enough. The Benue is supposed to rise up and say, enough is enough. Then when you come to the Koiki, the people who sing with us, dance with us, you will first start from Fani Kayode. You will start from Fani Kayode. Fani Kayode that ate with Simon Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu visited his home. He was making program with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu all the time. Went interview with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Until today, getting to 6 years, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. Fani Kayode have not made one single statement either for or against. What will that tell you? So if you come and tell you that there is Igbo agenda, but he will not pronounce. I pray that you lay your hand upon that in his very tape, so that we will know that thing he called the Igbo agenda in Lagos on Yoruba land, so that we will know exactly what the Igbo agenda is in Yoruba land and in Lagos, because except if you are a fool, that you want to do something with some people and they will not look back. It doesn't matter, even anybody, before you put something in agreement with people this time. Because when you watch, we're not talking about Koigi, because now we say we're talking about Koigi because Yoruba. What do we talk about Ikengo? I'm not talking about Udele. What will you talk about all these people that who are saying that Mazman is supposed to do? What do you talk about this woman that went to the court how many times to witness the case of Mazman, not knowing that if she had poison, she would give to Mazman? Who say that Mazman jumped bail? What does that mean? That he was supposed to be killed. And the same woman is calling the security outfit that Mazman formed, that he wants to use them. Using them for what? He wants to IPU the Mazman form. He wants to use it. Using them for what? So when this woman said that Mazman jumped to bed, it doesn't matter. He don't care what people talk. So if Koiki come out and say this as a Yoruba person, what about your Igbo brother? Because I'm not surprised for Koiki. So the people I will be surprised is the king who sing freedom with Mazman call him Onyendi. And the last point, the woman who went to the court and pretend that he wants Mazman to be prison, not knowing that Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Ohanaeze and all those Igbo politicians were sending him to monitor and brought information for them to know what the federal government and the court is planning for Mazman. So, and knowing what the lawyers, how the lawyers at that time were preaching for the case and what they're planning to do, getting information for them. That was what this woman was in that court doing. So, when other people like all those tribes come and do all these things, it will not tell me, telling you, it will not tell me. That's why when our DP, after the declaration, he went and had an interview with them, But the first people they had interview because of trust. I think the level we are now, you don't trust anybody. The only person who will trust now is the person who will say Biafra is recognized. That's the only person who will trust. Any other person is the same level with Koiki, the same level with Neka, and what do you call him? Ikongo. That is the way I see them. Biafrans should understand there is no single trust. The people who fight with Simon Ekpa are the same people who say if they're holding him for terrorism, he did not do it alone. He did it with somebody, and they should clap down another person. The same people that went and formed a forum where they will be gathering information to go and pin Notongozo Alaweze. These are the people who call themselves Igbo, and they are fighting Biafra freedom with you. So when you are going, and as long as in this agitation, this battlefield is concerned, please watch your back. It doesn't matter who is concerned. That is my end at this moment. Thank you. God bless you.
All right. Thank you so much, Magic Greg. God bless you. And thank you for your submission. You've done very, very well. We have Triple M. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm here, my brother. I think
Okay, we have all the in the house.
anyway, I don't have much to say to add up on what I've said previously. We are so happy that people are speaking up on our behalf this time around. And it is clear to us, it is clear to the world that USB have come to stay. We are happy today that USB have come. And that which are looking, that which we are looking for in USB, we have gotten it. No Jupiter, nothing will stop us. Nothing will stop us. Our brother Mike Arnold, thank you for speaking up. We have been waiting for people like you. Today, you have come up to speak. We love the way you are pushing it. America, all we want from you people is recognition. Don't waste your bullet, don't waste your ammunition going to Nigeria to fight whatever thing you wish, because this is a calculated agenda. Recognize USB, then support us. We deal with those terrorists. Thank you very much. I use my mic.
God bless you, Triple M. Thank you so much. I just want to remind us that we will be hosting Barrister today. Those of you that have, if you have time, please join us. 7 p.m. Is the time. So please, if you are free, you can join us during that time. Thank you. All of you are God, sir. You're welcome.
Okay, Mazikai, well done.
Good day to you.
Yeah. I want to, thank everyone. I know you are in a submission time, and I won't take your time as always.
My time is yours. So
yeah, Triple M, I greet you.
We still have time for you.
And I want to say something because I was listening to, watching what McAnally was saying, and all this thing McAnally is saying here, is because our people, because of pot of porridge, have Hamadiki have he all these things he have explained it to us. I remember Abato said after the declaration, now again done internally do canon. Where we have my cannot could the clans indeed weapon ụzọ. Ndị ahụ nọ within you all hapụ, then you would say the thing pour outside. Then in the leftover, Aga was the backbone. But you see, Agra Finland to get a nation, a man, walk, instead of our people to stay and walk towards it. Because exactly the caliphate, the way they operate, hating a division, they gonna fly here and there. etinye ebe oge nkara aghọrọ etinye ebe a BGC aghọrọ anya onye ọbụla na-eme vam ọ dị ka oge anyị na-ere azụ mgbuka na Lagos ịpụta in the morning iricha mama put anya ga-ehuo ịchọma kọstọma onye pakọ moto arọshia ya. That was what they were doing. They created a parallel government here and there. And today, they discarded the United States of Biafra. Her name is something else. Because ahụrụ ọrụ eruru ha. Chefuo na onye ọrụ na-eruru ha ga-relocate yet another place. New finance minister does not mean you get finance minister all your life. Mban. Ọbata obi ọma ihe o mere. Hụọ ndị ga-eme oruru gị tinye gị ebe ọzọ. But ha chọrọ ka that same bongo mentality ma ọrụ kele nọsọ bongo. That same mentality ka ha chọrọ. I must be here. I'm not here, nobody else. Today, this is where we are. That was why I came to Finland to see ọbata obi. Even ndị mere the same akpọla ha na ha tụpụsịrị m because I think they must hard. But other people gaga Finland, nobody have been able to tell ọbata obi the truth. Ihe ha na-eme ha agadi a. He ga na-anụ ngozi enweghị ihe ha na-represent. Ha gacha lọta ha put up lies ka ha nwee ike nweta fundraising. But United States of Biafra ji something ọ ga-awa ọbata obi pụta echi ewere asị alekwe documents ihe ahụ ise from 18th ejidere ya when he was arrested to 29 or how many days ruo the amount for a week well a weekend there was nothing was changed. Dr. Rabeze never uttered any document. She never did anything extra. All that same thing ọbata obi Coleman. And today, ndị mmadụ pụta ha agama Finland when they go down, ha lọta ha na-akọ nonsense. And people are listening to them. That's why he went some restrictions. Oh, after Sige, if you don't go there, if you don't see this person, you don't go there. If you don't see this person, you don't. Amaham Bahaji Uruzi na ọbata obi. Ọbata obi gwara ahịa that na-ewoho his friend. Na ya amaghị onye we don't know me, I don't know you. What brought us together was Biafra. By the time I went through onye ọbụla lama Ali Yaro, ndị ga-anọ na anọ, ndị na people like us, actually I'm a veteran. Ọnwa US ama meje. Amanyere meje m ji na-akọrọ na-ara nkwobi na-ata isi ewu. Ọnwụ bịa m gama. Ọ wụ ihe onye ọbụla chọrọ, most of us. But these fools not abroad ha nọ ebe obodo ha nọ people nwe the place mmadụ nwụrụ ndị mmadụ died for them to have a nation. Now with them you are comfortable. Mmadụ ga-eru 65 ka na-ahicha onye ọchị ike ha na-eme care a na-asị ka ala ma ajụ. Nnamdi Kanu tigide mkpu ịhụ na ahụrụ m ndị ke niile a na-epule ma ndị IPOB diwe ha ji na-akọ rubbish. Akwa gara Finland, Denmark, a na-ele obodo ndị na-enweghị nothing. A nwere vidio m sendere na gị na ịhụrụ ihe m kwuru dị ya. A na-asị ka alama mụnwa chọrọ ịla achọrọ m ịwụ veteran ọnwa USB gọọmenti enye m ọgwụdị 500 eje ndị ga-atara nkwobi ṅụọ mmanya gaa nọrọ n'ụlọ m. Our people ajụ today, look at what my Arnold brought out. The same template on Hamadike to get ndị a kwuru na ndị a nwere ike inwe ndidi for 200 years to achieve what they want to achieve. Adịgo agbago gị before. Amaghị m otu ndị mmadụ si race Igbo race na how we Jews. I don't know. But the Jews are the Jews sponsor Israel to become a nation. Today in America, anybody the Jewish community support will become president. Jews, where did they come from? Onye nyere ego ya compromise, onye nyere ego ya compromise, onye nyere ego elebe Jews ka ishi, Jews ka Jews ofe mmanụ ka Jews ofe akwụ. Anwa so but you see, ihe niile maka Arnold kwuge ha. Fulani Caliphate, they know all this record. That is why I had the Jidon Hamadike now. Because then we put all this into limelight. Today, we want to get video trend all over Nigeria. I told you to Abatobie. How would I mean Abatobie? So now video nan the candidate trend is all over Nigeria, man are not. No believe. His own video. Good guy. But and they are still delusional. Maybe Jelegaga court. This is somebody say king of the game. Na buy. Na-egbu ndị mmadụ. Ị na-egbu ikenga na-egbu. Amaghị m ego ole nyere these people to be doing this madness. One USB, I need to hear anybody how far USB have gone. But very soon, I mean very soon. Oga ahụ may change the number. I told him, Mazi, Eleote me here. I change the number. On him very soon. I'm saying I can't help you. I cannot help you. So, but in conclusion, Dr. Rabeze, Abraham Yobato say ya. August got recognition. I say Yobato na Biafra we got recognition. All because of time I know. Anonye mena yesoga. Nkomana here USB government activities all over the world. That the Obatobe money he will sleep like a baby. But there is no chance to go into details. But having said that, according to Dr. Rabeze, that woman has to declare her Biafra massacre. If that was not done, by now the Caliphate, even I hear in my cannot do. August and the Caliphate Yoruba in power politically. And are you not seeing it?
100%.
They empower them politically to distract them. That they want to come to us with force. I the position I started but there. And we're going to somebody like him already to take up because now jihadis now almost many explain here jihadis mean. So already is there for them. The resistance and when I will just simple 5 Eastern states. And my cannot put that is memory. Now try to conquer these people, not walk. And I hammer everything. How that is strategize here. Okay, Abraham is strong. Indeed, now you go haga or walk. Now, can I Yoruba? That was why BBC na Yoruba actually take over government. Sleeping tablets. Now because they know all these things. And our own people. Umebodi sigina nye bendi Igbo say ha la mano salute all of them honey not the whole Eastern governors Ohamadi Kegbara ihe ani ahụ kwuru eziokwu a na-akpọ ha niile ntu ọ kọfere ha ga-ada ajụcha ha ebicha ha okwu ahụ ewere tọba nke ha isi right hand ha ekpokoro ha ezus n'ụlọma onye pụtazi asị gị Jesus no lom ha lọrịtezi ha sị gị na ndị be anyị nwazi ụmụnne na iwu nsogbu na iwu problem. Ọhamadike kwuru mgbe ọ na-ekwu people che ma ọ wee egwuregwu, but now we know. So I nwere ndị edetachi na standby na arụ ha ọrụ arụcha ha ekpokoro lọma.
Ama mmechi ọnụ gị oge anyị plele egwu nwanne gị nwoke.
Mba, Maazị Kai, please retrieve that word. Retrieve that word, please.
Please, sorry, sir.
Please, ajụ Chineke ekwele n'ụwa ka Duvika wụrụ nwanne m. Look, hụ ya na my dream na ọ kpara m aka asị nwanne m bilie akwa.
That guy, that man, hey,
efulefu ndị ike ka ịkpọra ịmakwa mmadụ ole Duvika gburule na ban. Ya nwa the person that have been using his resources and empowering Ikenguragi, empowering all of them, my Mijele, my case to them. He's doing working with them, empowering them to kill our people.
Yeah.
That is him, nobody else. So that man, Chineke Ekwula, look, my Arnold Agbala, ihe onyine here message. Oh, it's up to our people. You know, Jewe Miwe na Ogenkera group, remember if they did not mess up. Look, Obato Be knew all this thing. All my after the declaration, all my what next to do. He said
Exactly.
Internally, Jakanon, all we have my cannot do with that first page. The rich and the clan, India and Caliphate they use first. It drop her, give possess and when Uja best in this dinner. But you see what they did, because our people compromise, they use a hammer, Hagajite Hamadika, our people use her. One working on Kenya. Look at Tumbani discuss Oto Hamadike now about in Africa. Now, Borgano. A whole of Hamadike.
On about you.
Or now about motor boss here and there about Kabu. Now, talk to settle that or Hamadike worldwide. All we hear here we game hacker with Asari Dokobo. Meeting a hold with Asari Dokobo in your explanation. Yeah, he named Bragg, what all the shot hunt that. And they assisted him to hunting and the canoe down. They assisted him. So that is why Makano didn't I'm not naked since now going here, because I just I got them lay on my own. But he now have got there with structure to take over Nigeria. And the only obstacle will our place. Up while he will be here, put our name.
All can be done from our place now.
Yes. So, my brother, I want to thank you so much. We can't thank you people enough. That's nothing we can do. I ain't here going on or we don't have it. I wish we have. To all of you are doing for United States of Biafra. I wish we have enough. I can even I they will lie. Then all of you in our way. Because what you bring to the table is honorable and where. But we keep trying our best, make sure when we go home, at least I need them not together. They're happy. What else can we do? So I want to commend you and all the entire media team of independent. I own the USB own go number independent. So thank you so much, my brother. But you see, 29 November 2024, our remarkable date. Ohamadik Obato be tomorrow. He may go his job easy. Because the documents are holding up Hambossy, all the here, we are just we are just making mad. He has Goya. Who show up with the documents hand all over. And I have said this time before, each year during the declaration, more battle best select 4 persons or 5 to structure after the declaration. Go and look at that details when Dr. Dorothy was reading it, or the put it like in a board. Go and look, that is a place for DPM. Go back. Go back. So DPM did not just answer deep, even if Obatobia was around. Dr. Rebelde will also be DPM, because that day Dr. Dorothy made any positions the way government is structured. Go and check number 10 na that board with DPM. No matter how the name with that DPM. So what does that tell you? That if Obatobia was that at the end of the day, Yawan conduct or this, redeclaration, Dr. Rebelse would have been DPM. The same COS, Van Hana Chacha Favor Nakaya. All of them, they were praising her, only obligation favor from her to be closer to the government, to be closer to Obatobia. Today, that same person can discard. O nwere ekpere River Goddess ekpere. Ọ na ya platform yesterday. Emechina ama m na nke gating he was, yeah. Ask him every day come na esi ile ekpere ahụ ekpere against these mediocres. Against these mediocres, they will live. Come on, Chukwu adịrị, they will live to regret what they have done. All of them. All of them. Mandi Parigo Hamadike. I want to keep playing somebody na gije. Ne John Hamadike. To know she we are 1 million days, POB. I am the leader of Hamadike. They are making jest of a hero. My brother, I want to conclude. May their days be cut short.
The level of a flavor was too much.
May their days be cut short. May they never live. And I'm putting it here. May they never live to see Biafra. I know they must see Biafra. May they never. The only person who Hamadike better to see Biafra will go one. Go Biafra man. This level of people now put on about Hamadike. Now who need this man that lose those parents? Everything a prince working in office na UK. Kai, Kisne Kai for I will not dinto. I will not Kisne dinto. May these people never see any. May they never see anything good in their whole life.
Yes,
Or Hamadike, Nandi Kanu that. By now, we have to work and now if Oga did each other, Oga Dangote. Hamadike question the more they made the God through Uchechi. Yeah, Uchechi deep one. Go and resort to him. Kai, each time I make this prayer, my tears snap in my eyes. May they never see anything good in their home. I will not cause their children. May they never know peace in their life. May Fulani jide ha.
Yes, that if I find a way, so yes. Because
just have Erufa, Yaga Liena. Lienne ya nwụrụ ni ekweghị Hamadike lienne na nna ya ndị niile na-akpọ Nnamdi Kanu ahụ ọjọọ Chineke nkusi na asị gị bilie, that is iwu dike n'agha ka amaghị m ihe m ga-eyuzu. May their days be cut short.
Yes, sir.
Maazị Kai, I yield the mic. Ndewo.
Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. All right, my people. Madam Ojugo, God bless you. Thank you for joining us. You started from minutes 1 until now. You are here with us. I really appreciate you. I don't know when next we have you, but thank you for your time. Thank you for joining us today. Triple M, thank you so much. Thank you for your time. And our own brother, Oluchiwa God, Master Greg, God bless all of you. And those of you on the comments, I really appreciate it. Please don't forget that we are coming back again. 7 p.m. is the time when Barrister will be here with us. And I would like to join us then. In case if there's anything that you want to ask based on his own field, I'm not saying you should come here and begin to ask him when are we going to have recognition. He's not in a position to tell you that. So please join us then, and let's do justice to that. Thank you so much, my people, and our brother Daniel that gave us super chat. Thank you, Daniel. May God grant you your heart desires that are not evil and be with you at point of your need. We really appreciate. Thank you all. And Amadichi Goze, you are the first that made a comment, I remember, and you are still active with us. Thank you so much, Amadichi Goze. If I did not mention your name, please don't be angry, don't be offended. This is our brother, Perpetua. Greetings to you, because everything is in one word, so I have to take my time to split it. All right. Don't forget to like the video. How many people have liked the video? Let me even check before I drop. How many people? 67. Quite poor. In 2 hours, 26 minutes. Very, very poor if I'm not mistaken. Please, if you have not liked the video, please can you like it? I forgot to remind us all this one that we need to get it up. Only 67. It's unfortunate. It's not 67 in 2 hours. That is not encouraging at all. But what can we do? All right, see you again, my people. God bless you. Take care of yourself. Bye bye for now. Day one.